Hello, everyone, and welcome to Unique Nails by Rubia. Today, I'm gonna do something a little different. I have been having so much trouble protecting my nails from all the wear and tear of putting nails on and taking them off. Uh, of course, due to what I do, I can wear up to 3 or 4 sets a day if I'm doing videos and stuff like that. Now, I've been watching a lot of my favorites on YouTube on how they take care of their nails and what they do to protect from all of the wear and tear on how they are doing their nail videos. So I kind of took a little bit from each one and decided what I wanted to do. Also, another reason why my nails look the way they do is because of my fibromyalgia. It does affect your nails. A lot of people don't know that. It does affect your nails. It makes them very weak and they can peel off. And that is what started to happen to mine. I just got finished taking a set off, and I wanted to take this opportunity to show you guys exactly what I do to protect them and keep them from getting any thinner or any more damage to them. Now, this hand has uh, been covered. It stayed. I popped my nails off and it was still there. So I decided that I wasn't going to bother it. These all came off. So I decided I was going to do this hand. Um, I don't know. I had them on. I've had them on for 2 weeks. So to me that's pretty good. That's pretty good that they didn't come off. I'm gonna be using a solid builder gel and some base coat and some pop offs. I call these pop offs. They're molds. There you go. So all I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna take. Now I've already done my other prep work. I've pushed back my cuticles, cleaned everything with alcohol, got all the dust off. So I did all of that off camera. So right now I'm just gonna put my base coat on. I am deeply sorry for the glare of the sun. Um, my desk is now sitting by the window, and I pulled my shade down, but it did not help. The thumb is already done, so we're gonna leave the thumb alone. So we're only gonna do these 4 fingers. Now, if you have a strong lamp, I advise you not to stick your hand all the way in there when you put your base coat on, because if you have thin nails, yes, it is gonna burn, and it is gonna burn real bad, and you're not gonna be upset with me. And so I'd rather tell you now, please be careful putting your hand in the lamp with only base coat on. It can burn if you have thin nails, or if you're just yeah, it can just burn. So please be careful if you have a strong lamp. um if you have that low power setting, I do advise that you use that, because that's what happened to me. And ooh, I was not upset, so I'm using a low setting this time. And I should have my glove on. Sometimes I forget to wear it. I know that it is part of um, being sanitary, and also so that you do not get any type of allergy, develop any type of allergy to this stuff. I am highly allergic to everything. I've been working with nails for 10 years, and so far nothing has happened, but let's not jinx that. So I'm going to put my glove on as soon as I come out of this lamp. I have to take my rings off. Otherwise, they will rip the glove. I've gone through that too. So I'm just going to save myself some trouble here and take them on. All right. Okay. So we've got that done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scooper here. I'm just going to scoop out a little bit. You really don't need a lot when you're working with this stuff. Just a tiny bit. And all you're going to do is press it onto the nail. Now the key to putting this stuff on is just like anything else, any other type of material that you would use. You're going to be thin at the cuticle, thin on the sides, and a little bit thicker in the middle. You're not going to go over the nail. You're just going to pat it, press it into the nail so that it looks kind of like that. What I do, the reason why I'm using the mold is because I want it to be nice and flat. I don't want it to be bumpy or anything like that because I'm going to have to use this for um, I'm going to be putting other things on top of it. So I really don't want it bumpy or anything like that. And that's just the main reason why I use these. And it's just to flatten it out, make sure that it's covering the nail correctly. I don't want to smash it or do anything because I don't want it to go over the nail plate. So that is all I'm using that for. And then I'm just going to pop it in the lamp. Another reason why I use that is because it also helps it comes out crystal clear once it's all flat and pressed and everything, and it just makes it look like a natural nail. And that is what I am trying to do with this. It doesn't have to be thick. You want to just have it nice and thin so that you're able to work over it. You don't want it to be thick to the point where you go to put another nail on and it just doesn't look right. So basically, all you're doing is building a nail, just like you would if you were doing press ons or anything else. You're just building a nail. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop this off, and there you go. I have a nail. I didn't do anything else special to it. It's nice and shiny. See how pretty? Look how pretty. And that's all you're doing. And this will help you to um, keep your nails protected. You don't have to worry about anything happening to them. You can put anything you want on top of it. The only thing you're going to have to remember to do is to just buff the surface just a tiny bit um, when you go to put anything else on top of it. And that's really all it is. That's really all you're doing. You're just taking a little bit of it, pressing it into the cuticle and the side walls. Make sure it's thin and just make it a little bit thicker in the middle. I think this is it. And you're going to take your mold and just press it right into that. Just a little bit. You don't want to do it too hard. All you're doing is making sure that it comes out nice and smooth. You don't want it to go over the nail plate at all because you want it. If you have longer nails, then by all means make sure it goes in the middle. But when I do it, I cut mine all down because they're so thin and they're not going to grow any thicker for me. So, I mean, to each his own. If you want to make them long, you can make them long. But I would rather not because I want them to be the same length of my natural nail. And like I said, these will last 2 or 3 weeks just like a regular nail. Just like you would if you were putting on press-ons or anything like that. But solid builder gel is what works for me. Um, you can do it with anything. I know a lot of people do it with acrylic. A lot of people do it with hard gel. A lot of people do it with polygel. Whatever you use is, is perfect. I just wanted to show you guys how I do mine. I like using the solid builder gel only because I don't know. I think handling it is better for me, and I kind of like working with it, and that's it. So as you can see, it's just, to me, they're perfect, and they look so natural this way. And I keep doing that. I will touch it with the other hand because I'm used to working with no gloves on. Um, I do have to get used to working with gloves on because also, I mean, I'm highly allergic to everything under the sun. And I'm just afraid that one day I'm going to be allergic to this stuff. And I don't want that to happen. I am so sorry for this sun glare. I may have to end up doing this video again when the sun moves away. I don't think is that the one I was using? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Yeah. You just want to make sure that when you do this, that it's getting everything. If you have anything oozing out on the sides, be sure to just wipe it away. Just wipe it away with your glove. And I see a bubble. And I don't want a bubble because that means the nail won't be flat. It's like an air bubble right here. I like for them to be as flat as possible because then this way it's less sanding and um less fixing that I have to do. So it's not too bad. But the molds work perfectly. I mean, you can also just take the mold and push it into the mold and then put it on your finger. Um, I like doing it the opposite way because I feel like I'm covering it better. And that's really all there is to it, guys. There's no, um, it's not difficult. Really, it's not difficult at all. I just wanted to do this little video to show you guys exactly what I do. Um, I am doing more and more content every day. I really want to be able to get on YouTube and do as many little videos as I can, showing you guys little things that I do. In no way am I telling you this is how you should do it this way, do it. Um, I'm actually just wanting to share, how I do stuff. Maybe you guys can tell me a better way. Maybe you can offer an opinion. Um, just be respectful, because that's how we should all be to each other, respectful. If you know of a product that you think would help me better, all kinds of things like that. So my videos are in no way actual tutorials. It's just I get an idea in my head and I think, well, I'll make a video on it so that people can see. And you never know, what you do may help someone. If you do something and you think, oh, well, she did it that way, but maybe she could do it this way and it'll help her. So this is my reason why I do all these videos and stuff. So I hope that this video has helped some of you, especially if you're a beginner and you're trying to figure out a way to do your content without damaging your nails. This is just one of the ways. There's plenty of other ways. Like I said, you can use anything from acrylic to polygel. So hopefully you will find what makes it good for you. I hope that this video has helped some of you to see how to protect your nails during all this wear and tear that we do. This has been a lot of fun for me. So as you can see, I am done, and it didn't take that long at all. And I will also be doing a few other videos today, so I hope that you will be able to watch. This has been Unique Nails by Rubia, and I'll see you guys in the next one.